Hey, everybody. Welcome back into the show. Second half hour of hour number one here on this Monday, March 10th, 2025 edition of Your Defending Fathers with Chuck and Randy Bishop here on the Patriot Voice Radio Network. Joining us on the line right now, Jeremy Rodgers. Good morning, Jeremy.
Good morning, Randy. How are you today?
We're doing good. Sunny, blue skies. We're good. Hey, tell the folks what happened with your case that the Biden Justice Department was prosecuting you for regarding you being at the Capitol back on January 6, 2021.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm happy to report that on January 20th, President Donald Trump granted me a full presidential pardon. And the especially good news that comes with that is because my presidential pardon was received prior to my sentencing date, I do not have a conviction on my permanent record. So I'm very thankful for that.
Excellent. Good. Now, this pardon, was this specific to you, or was it a blanket pardon for all of the J6ers? Explain that process to the audience.
Sure. So it's my understanding that President Trump signed an executive order that was a blanket pardon for all but I believe 14 of the January 6 defendants, and those other 14 defendants received commutations, and the Trump administration said that they were going to be doing some further review on those 14 individuals that received a commutation, and they may at some point end up receiving a full presidential pardon as well. But to answer the question, it is a blanket pardon. Okay,
very good. Now, the commutation, that was based on these 14 having already had their cases heard. They plea bargained, they negotiated, they settled, they did whatever they did, but basically were found guilty. And then because of that process, they could not be pardoned. He simply commuted their sentences at this point until they do more research to find out exactly what went on in their cases, correct?
I'm not certain if that was the thought process behind the commutations. It sounded to me like perhaps those 14 individuals were particularly violent, or there may have been more that the Trump administration wanted to find out about those individuals. There is no restriction on who the president can pardon. The Constitution gives the president full pardon authority. So I'm not entirely certain as to why Trump selected those 14 individuals to receive just a commutation. But I do know that he did make it clear that on January 20th, when he signed the executive order, that they were going to still be considering those 14 individuals who received commutations for full presidential pardons.
Got it. Now, the main reason we're having you on the show today is because a PAC is holding an event at the Iron Pig this Saturday. It's going to be Saturday, March 15th at 2 o'clock at the Iron Pig's downtown Main Street location. And the Grand New Party PAC that's hosting this event is calling it Patriots Vindicated, syndicating the release of the January 6ers, as well as discussing and having people there that were involved in the fake kidnapping plot against Governor Gretchen Whitmer. This is the Grand New Party's PAC's event. It is a fundraiser, and they're asking people to buy tickets at the door. You're going to be there, Jeremy, and I understand a few other folks are going to be speaking there as well. Who else do you know have agreed to participate with you at this event?
Yes, Randy. So I think, I believe Ryan Kelly will be joining us as well at the Iron Pig. And as you said, it's at 2 p.m. on March 15th. They are requesting $50 at the door for your ticket, and that includes a meal and a drink ticket. If you do prepay before the 15th, it's $40. I'm not certain as to whom of the Whitmer kidnapping hoax victims are going to be there, but it is my understanding that a few of those individuals will be joining us as well. As you said, it is at the Iron Pig Smokehouse. Randy, I also was informed recently, last night, that the Iron Pig is receiving some nasty calls and threats as a result of announcing that they were hosting this event. And so I wanted to put in a plug for the Iron Pig and encourage conservatives to come out and join us and give the Iron Pig your business and support them for taking a stand for J6ers and for those who are caught up in the Whitmer kidnapping hoax.
Do we know, is it simply individuals making calls to the Iron Pig complaining, or is it an organization that's putting this on, kind of a counter protest, if you will, of the event itself? Do we know that information yet?
So what I've told is that they've been receiving phone calls from individuals. They've been receiving nasty Facebook comments on their Facebook page, and that also leftists are writing bad reviews of the restaurant after they've announced hosting this event.
Unbelievable.
I'm sure you know the history of the Iron Pig and the stand that they took during COVID. Obviously, as conservatives, we want to support each other. So again, just want to encourage anyone who's listening that's able to make it on Saturday to go support the Iron Pig. And if for whatever reason you cannot make it this weekend, please consider going and supporting them at another time, and maybe even write a positive review of the business online. Yeah.
Well, I have a flyer of the event. It has a QR code. Also a website that you can look at. So if you're interested in attending this event, I'll be coming as media, Jeremy, so I'll get to see you. We'll be able to spend some time together. But I have to do signatures in Mansalona in the morning, but I'll head over there at 2 o'clock when the event starts. One thing that I'm really focused on is the fact that this PAC is willing to do this for you guys, bring everybody together, raise some money for them. Do you know what the PAC's mission is for this year, being a non-election year? I'm sure just raising money heading into 2026. But ultimately, what's their mission about the brand new party PAC, if you know?
Yeah, Randy. So the PAC, as you said, is interested. This year, the focus would be on raising some money to support actual conservative candidates in the next election cycle. Obviously, this particular event is not a high dollar fundraiser. Essentially, I know the PAC is essentially just breaking even, I believe, with their costs for hosting this event, and it's more an opportunity to meet folks in northern Michigan. Gaylord is centrally located, so it's a good opportunity to get together with some actual conservative activists, raise a little bit of money, and then the goal, of course, is to elect genuine conservative candidates in the next election cycle.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show. We'll see you there on Saturday. One thing that I think is kind of interesting is how, for whatever reason, the left, is counter protesting this event. Something you would not think would be on their radar, but obviously somebody tipped them off. They saw the posts and started spreading the calls, and kind of interesting their reaction to it. I'll give you a final thought here before I let you go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly surprised by the fact that they're protesting it. I think it's just another symptom of TDS, or Trump derangement syndrome. But once again, just want to encourage everybody who's listening to come out and support the Grand New Party, support the Iron Pig, and support the pardoned J6ers and those who were caught up in the Whitmer kidnapping hoax as well. And we look forward to seeing you all out there.
All right, buddy. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you so much, Randy.
Have a good day.
You too.
Again, Jeremy Rodgers, he'll be at this event. If you would like this flyer, just text me GRAND. GRAND, G-R-A-N-D, New Party PAC is the PAC that's putting this on, hosting it at the Iron Pig. Again, it's going to be this Saturday, March 15th, 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the Main Street location, 143 West Main Street in downtown Gaylord. You can prepay for $40. There's a QR code and a website that you can go to, and I'll send you this flyer if you just text me GRAND. I'll send it to you, and you'll be able to purchase your tickets early, save $10, and or use the QR code to get your tickets online as well. One of the things that this brings up is how divided the state is here in the state of Michigan. You've got this brand new party PAC that's going to be raising money to help get good conservative people elected in 2026, next year's election. And as soon as the Iron Pig puts this flyer together, puts it out on their social media post, now all of a sudden they're getting phone calls and negative reviews and all kinds of attacks about the event, about it being held at the Iron Pig. Well, of course, we know very well everything that Ian Murphy's done, everything he's done for us here in northern Michigan, standing up to the health department, staying open during the China virus lockdown, taking the court, winning, being successful against the governor's policies, executive orders, as well as the health department. Now other fights are continuing down that vein with the health department. The appeal is on. We'll see where that all goes. But basically, fighting the good fight. Most recently, Ian and other property owners in the Hayes Township area of Otsego County taking it to court, fighting over Public Act 233. The Michigan Public Service Commission's ability to approve these site plans for solar panel farms, something they're trying to take 1,100 acres in Otsego and develop. This is something that now has been tied up in court. And again, who's behind it? Who is leading the effort? Ian Murphy of the Iron Pig. So if you can, come join us on Saturday. I'll be there. I have rear window stickers for you guys. We'll be able to get our pictures taken Saturday, 2 o'clock at the Iron Pig downtown.